If you are having pain right here and it hurts whenever you extend your wrist or resist an extended wrist like so, don't worry, you are in the right place. This video is going to help you. My name is Dr. Sean Hiller. I'm a doctor of physical therapy and a certified strength and conditioning specialist. And today I'm going to show you 3 simple exercises that I would give to my clients, I would do myself, I would give to my mother that should help you heal this tennis elbow. Okay, let's get into it. If this is you, then you are likely experiencing what we call tennis elbow, or the scientifically correct term of lateral epicondylitis. This is your lateral epicondyle. Itis simply means inflammation, so your condyle is inflamed, lateral epicondylitis. Why is this occurring? Do you have to be a tennis player to get lateral epicondylitis or tennis elbow? No, in fact, lots of folks who have never played tennis in their life get lateral epicondylitis. It's normally caused because you're spending excessive amount of times in extension. You can think of maybe you type for 2 or 3 hours a day, and for some reason one day you've had to type for 5 or 6 hours, and you've done that consecutively. It's a type of overtraining issue or an insidious onset issue. So for these exercises, you're gonna need 3 pieces of equipment. You could probably get away with 1 piece of equipment, and I'll show you how you can do that. We're gonna use a 5-pound plate, a dumbbell, and a band. And you could probably do all of these with a band, so I'll show you how to do that as well. And if these are too difficult, I'm also gonna show you how to modify them or scale them to fit whatever you have going on. If your pain levels are above a 2 or a 3 out of 10 pain when you're doing these, you need to scale down. You do not want your pain levels to be in the 6, 7, 8 range for these. You want it to be uncomfortable, but not painful. So make sure you stay in that box, or else you may be causing more harm than good. So let's go into it. The first movement we're gonna do, we're gonna go into some resisted wrist extension negatives. What this is, and it's best to have a surface like a table so you can rest your arm on it, your forearm on it, and have your wrist free to move up and down. So what you're gonna do, we're going to lift our wrist into extension. This could cause you to feel the tennis elbow. This is the main symptom of tennis elbow, is you have pain of extension. So what we're gonna do here, we're only doing the negative portion of this wrist extension negative, or an eccentric movement. So we're gonna slowly lower our wrist down for 5 seconds, but we're gonna add weight. So I like to use a plate. You can also use a dumbbell if you need to. The reason I like to utilize a plate instead is because it gets our fingers into the game. And when you're talking about lateral epicondylitis or tennis elbow, it's the movement of your fingers in extension that really seem to cause the flare up of the lateral epicondyle. So we're gonna be here, we have our fingers hooked into the plate. You're gonna slowly lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down. You're gonna assist it with your offhand. You don't wanna pull it straight back up. You're gonna assist it with your offhand to come back up, and then you're gonna go back into it. We're taking our extensor muscles, our extensor mechanism of the forearm, we're taking it from a shortened position, which is when your wrist is up into extension like this, into an elongated position where you're going into flexion. This is great rehab. We use this for quite a few folks. If this is too difficult for you, if this is very painful, your pain levels have shot up, all I want you to do from here is you're gonna get in the same position, and you're going to lift your wrist into extension. And I want you to simply hold this for 30 seconds. And what I like to tell people is you count 30 by your fingers. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way to 30. That's also gonna activate some of the extensor mechanism as well. So all together, we're gonna go through 10 reps with that 5-second negative with the weighted plate, or if you're just doing your fingers, you're gonna give me 3 sets of those 30 finger waves. If you don't have a weighted plate, a band is fantastic to use as well. You're gonna have to play around where you step on the band. You might wanna choke up on where you step on the band, but I'm still gonna assist it with my offhand, grab the band, and slowly go into that wrist extension negative. Very helpful for lateral epicondylitis. That's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2 that we're gonna go into, we're gonna use our dumbbell. I'm also gonna show you how you can do this without the dumbbell, but this is a reverse curl tempo, reverse curl tempo. So I'm down here, so I'm holding the dumbbell like so. So I've got a grip on this. Gripping the dumbbell like this is going to activate that extensor mechanism of your forearm. So from here, we're down. I'm trying to keep my hand in an extended position, not a flexed position, in an extended position. So I'm keeping my hand in an extended position, and then from here, I'm straightening the arm, and I'm curling the arm up. So back down, very similar to what a hammer curl would be, except for it's a little bit more of a lift. I'll show you straight forward. I'm here, coming up, and going back down. We're gonna try to do 12 reps with a 3-second tempo. That's 3 seconds up and then 3 seconds down, and I can feel my lateral epicondyle burning right now. If it's burning, that's a good thing. If it's painful beyond a 4 or 5, maybe 3 or 4 or 5, that's not a good thing. We need to make sure you can bring your pain down. One of the ways you can do that is by scaling the weight. Maybe we need to use a 5-pound plate or something less that was a 10-pound dumbbell. Once again, bands are so useful. You can use a band for anything. You can take your band, you can choke up under your foot, and we're in the same position. I'm gonna get my wrist into extension, and then from here I'm gonna come up and come back down with my 3-second tempo. Okay, again, we're gonna do 12 reps with a 3-second tempo, whether you're doing a dumbbell, plate, band, or if this is severely painful, you can do it without anything and just work on this extension movement without pain. Again, keep your pain level below that 3 out of 10 pain. All right, let's go to number 3. The third and final movement that we're gonna do for this tennis elbow or lateral epicondylitis is we are going to utilize our band fully for this. We're gonna do a front lever negative in a wrist extended position. So what I like to do here, and this is only the negative portion. So we're not doing the positive portion of the concentric portion. That was the concentric going up. We're just doing the negative or the eccentric portion, the lowering. So you're gonna take your band, you're gonna press it overhead, and you can see my wrist in this position is extended. We wanna keep it extended the entire time. From here, I'm gonna come down for 5 seconds, keeping my wrist in extension throughout. The great thing about a band is you can make it as easy as you need to. If this band is too heavy, use a thinner band. If this is too easy, use a thicker band, or you can choke up on the band by stepping further up on your foot. It's quite easy. So we're gonna go through 8 reps here, press, going through that 5-second negative on the way down. If this is too hard and you can't do it with even a lighter band, then we're gonna go to a bent elbow position, okay? So you're gonna get here into this 90-degree angle, wrist is extended, and we're slowly going to let our arm down for that 5-second tempo. I'll show you from the side so you can see. I'm here, slowly controlling it down, trying to keep my elbow in the same position, okay? This is exercise number 3. You should be able to go through these on a daily basis, and I would love for you to try to get 5 days a week in of these exercises, and it should help progress you. You should notice your pain level start to decrease. You should notice your function begin to increase. Maybe when you're typing or doing other things that cause you to go into extension, maybe you are playing tennis. Maybe you're playing tennis and you're starting to notice my pain levels are going down. I'm able to go longer without having my pain levels escalate, and overall it's easier to get throughout the day. You should notice a difference by doing these exercises 4 to 5 days a week. As you progress, you can't just keep it the same. If you're noticing your pain levels go down, maybe your arm is getting stronger, you probably have a lot of weakness in the affected arm compared to the non-affected arm. Increase your weights, increase your reps maybe, increase the tempo, progressively overload yourself to make sure that you're continuing to rehab this and move into a better place. Maybe you're watching this video and you're thinking, Sean, my lateral epicondylitis, my tennis elbow is bad, I'm in pain a lot. What else can I do to make this heal? What else can I do to recover faster? What else can I do to get past this and go back to how life was before? There's a couple things you can do. One of the top things, if you've watched this channel at all, you've heard us talk about BFR. BFR is absolutely amazing. One thing about the extensor mechanism or the muscles of your forearm, they're almost entirely type 2 or fast twitch muscles. In fact, your upper body is far more fast twitch than your lower body. There's just not, oxygen just doesn't do as much good. So training something like BFR tends to have really great results for an area like this because it hyper focuses those muscle fibers and it speeds up the entire process. We have a video on BFR if you want to learn more. Another thing that is very, very helpful for this area is electrical stimulation. This is one of our Compex units that we love to use. Compex and E-Stim tends to be great for an area like this because you're just getting good amount of blood flow every day. You're getting muscle activation to the area. You can wear it while you work. You can wear it when it's not convenient to work out. You can do it whenever. And you can also wear this while you're doing these exercises. And if you really want to take it to another level, you can wear this when you're doing blood flow restriction with the exercises, and you're going to see a benefit from that. These are the two first things I'll recommend. If you are in an area where you can get dry needled, if you can receive dry needling from a physical therapist, dry needling is an exceptional tool to utilize on this area. It's very effective in this area in particular. Not quite sure why. There's a lot of theory behind it, but dry needling can be something to help you. Other things, your water level. You should be getting adequate levels of water in. Really above 100 ounces a day should be helpful. If you are dehydrated, it can totally affect the area. Your protein levels, if you're not getting protein in, you're doing all these exercises, you don't have the building blocks in your body in order to actually strengthen the area. So getting enough protein in, getting water in, making sure you're sleeping an adequate amount a night. I don't know what an adequate amount is for you, but make sure you're sleeping enough and you feel revitalized. And also stress. If your life is super stressful right now, try to find some ways to de-stress your life in a very healthy format, and that may be enough to curb your pain in the meantime anyways. One of the questions you may be asking is, would it be beneficial for me to get a tennis elbow brace? You've probably seen them all over Amazon and places like that. The answer to that question is not as simple as you think. It's not as simple yes or no. A brace may actually be a good thing for you. A brace may be something that helps you get over the hump and move past it. You don't want to become addicted to any type of orthotic, and that's what the brace is. You don't want to become addicted to it. So you want to be able to move past it, but they can be beneficial. We have a video on our tennis elbow brace is good. So if you're interested in that, click the video and it'll tell you what you need to know about should you wear an elbow brace or not. It's a great question. Guys, if you need any of the gear, any of the tools, the bands, the dumbbells, the weights, blood flow restriction, E-Stim, any of that stuff that you might need, we'll put links in the description for all of that so you can get whatever you need to end this tennis elbow. Do these 3 exercises, find a way to do them with your pain levels on a lower level, below that 3 out of 10. Do them consistently over the next couple of weeks, and you should notice a drastic difference overall in your tennis elbow. So give them a shot. If this has helped you, please leave us a comment, let us know how it's helped you. And if you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss out on an opportunity to enhance what moves you. We'll see you next time on the Vulcan Vlog.